As part of the sectional module, we are going through the details related to performance tuning of SQL queries. When it comes to performance tuning of SQL queries, to troubleshoot performance bottlenecks, explain plans play a vital role. Hence, we have started with understanding how to generate explain plan for the SQL queries. Once we go through the details related to generating explain plans, we have gone through the details about reviewing the tables and indexes which we are going to use as part of the queries. We have made sure all the additional indexes are dropped except for the primary keys. Then we have even gone through the details about internals with respect to table and index. We have understood how the data is stored in a table, also in the index. Also, we have gone through the details with respect to advantages of using index. The main advantage of using index is for faster search based on criteria. Now it is time for us to understand how to interpret the explain plan. Unless and until we are able to interpret the explain plan, we will not be able to troubleshoot the performance issues. However, before getting into interpreting the explain plan, let's understand the structure of explain plan. Let me go to pgadmin here. Let me pick this big query just to review the structure of explain plan. Also, we need to be familiar about some of the standard terms which we use while talking about explain plans. In this case, let me click on explain. Let's go to analysis. Here you can review the textual representation of explain plan. When it comes to explain plan, it follows tree structure. Tree structure have root, it will also have branches, and then it will have leaves. When someone talks about explain plans, they use these standard terms: trees, branches, and leaves. We need to be comfortable with these terms. In this case, the low level ones are nothing but leaves. Leaves will not have any child branches or leaves underneath them. These two are nothing but leaves. We do not have any other leaves underneath them or any other branches. Now the one which say nested loop inner join is nothing but a branch. This branch have two leaves. The first leaf is nothing but this one. The second leaf is nothing but this one. When it comes to this one, it is root because it doesn't have any parent branch. If you have a node without any parent branch, then it is termed as a root. So this is the root, this is branch. These two are nothing but leaves within this branch. When it comes to explain plans, you need to make sure you understand these terms. Explain plans are based on tree structure. As it is tree structure, you will find a root, branches, and then leaves. Let's also go through the details about how this tree structure will be executed when we run the query. When you have root or branch, it will not directly execute the root or branch. It will just see if there are any branches or leaves underneath root or branch, and then it will take it further. Underneath this root, we have one branch. Underneath this branch, we have two leaves. Underneath these two, we do not have any other child branches or leaves. Hence, it will take care of execution of these in right order. First, it will execute this one. Then it will execute this one. After the execution complete for these two, then it will go to its branch, and whatever is supposed to be executed for the branch will be executed. In this case, it is taking care of nested loop inner join between the results that are generated by execution of these leaves. Once the branch is executed, if there are other branches parallel to this, those branches will be executed in similar fashion recursively. Once all these branches are executed, then it will go to its parent. Whatever is supposed to be executed for that parent will be executed. This is how the SQL query will be executed based on the chosen explain plan. It will follow the tree structure to execute. It will execute in reverse order. At this juncture, don't worry too much if you do not understand how execution happen, but at least be familiar about the terms such as tree, root, branch, and leaves.